Test. There we are. We're live. Hey, folks, how's it going? Hope you all had a good weekend. It's now Monday. We're playing some Minecraft with the gang. I sell emotes. You sell the best emotes. Yeah, we're do some more Minecrafty kind of stuff. Nice chilled Monday. That's what we like. Switch over to the game and we'll get going with it. Accept. Let's wait for Chrome. Notify people as we are live together. Share chats, awesome. Okay, there's my artwork. There it is. There are all those awesome emotes there.
Thank you.
Some of the best emotes on Twitch.
Yay.
See if I can finish my Tepig today. It's mostly, I've done most of the complicated bits. You see his back leg, its bum, its eye, and then the ears, basically. And then the rest of it's all orange. I've been enjoying playing Pokemon with Tepig because they're fighting a lot bigger Pokemon now, and I have this tiny pig breathing fire on everything. And it's given me the opportunity to kind of evolve him into a bigger, like, fighting kind of pig that stands on his back legs and kind of punches. I just like this little thing running around on four legs and breathing fire at people.
Nice. I like how it can.
Yeah.
There's also this like tiny dinosaur Pokemon that has this skull mask thingy. What was that? I like
Yeah.
that one.
Oh.
I'm not sure what it's called.
Yeah, I can see it in my head. The evolved forms of Marowak. It is a Cubone. Cubone?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I thought no, a Cubone is the baby, isn't it?
Yeah, Cubone's a small one, and then it evolves into a Marowak.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Pokédex entry listed for Cubone is quite sad because it says the bone skull that it wears is that of its mother.
Oh.
Yeah. Doesn't really go into detail why or how, but apparently all the Cubone you see have had to take the skull of their mother and see what has happened to all their mothers.
During one of my internships, I was talking with someone, and then at some point we wondered what they eat in Pokemon. What do the people eat? Because we see all kinds of food, but we don't see them go grocery shopping or anything, you know?
No, it's never really shown them doing much shopping.
They eat Pokemon.
Yes. I think there's been some instances where they've eaten it's sushi, and they've said it's the fish Pokemon.
Yeah. Like you try your best to catch a Pokemon and then you go eat them.
Yeah.
It's
Who does that? I don't know Pokemon, you know. But
The people in the world of Pokemon, like if they're eating an animal, then it's a Pokemon.
I guess I don't know.
Yeah, like
They
if
I,
they
they don't really eat like meat like cows, or they just catch the Pokemon with the Pokeballs and then they cook them.
well,
hey light, yeah,
yeah, I don't know about Pokemon. You know, I must say, I was Digimon.
yeah, I don't think they eat the Digimon. But yeah, they if they drink milk, it's from a Moo,
Okay,
which is like a cow Pokemon.
also something I don't know what it is.
No,
And I think when I'm now 31 and I don't know shit about Pokemon, I feel like maybe it's better to stay that way because it's unique.
yeah, it's kind of one of those things like if you were to start trying to get into a long anime series that started in the 80s and still going,
It's more like being a weeb
yeah,
and a JRPG enjoyer from the 90s that it literally has no knowledge about the Pokemon series or games. I'd say there are not many of us, so I'll
no,
keep try to stay that way.
yeah, yeah. There wouldn't be many people they're into Japanese culture that wouldn't be there. But maybe then, if you're really into Japanese culture, you would see Pokemon as westernized.
Mm,
So it's not kind of true kind of culture; it's more world culture.
it's always what to do with it, you know.
Yeah.
I think I don't know. Isn't I don't know. Wait, no, not skin. I got it skin. Can you guess what I'm making?
Yeah.
No,
Let's bring your channel up.
I'm going to buy the New Planet Coaster pack,
cool.
the sorcery pack. That's with the witches and the death trees.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Oh. Yeah, I feel better. No, I have not read this. I don't get notified. Thanks for the sub.
Okay.
No, it's okay. You feel better and you do your thing. I'm trying to count. I was okay at math. 1.
I'm not.
As long as you can get
4.
to 10.
Yeah, but it's difficult when your example is no raster and it's all one big block. So you kind of gotta guess, like, okay, I think that's,
Yeah.
you know, that's okay. Can you guess what I make?
There's many black blocks.
It's mostly gray.
Nope.
Was there now a white block? I don't think it's a gun.
Je bent nu wat zachter dan net.
I don't think it's a gun because of the white and the
No, not a gun. Not a gun. Not
I have no clue so far.
Yeah, me neither. More like gray than I thought. Oh. Well, it's okay. I think it only is outline, but not now. Later. 3 of dark gray. 2 or 3. 1, 2, 3. Still doing your Pokemon. This is not a Pokemon, but if it was, I might have played it.
Oh, okay. It's some
Hmm.
kind of creature.
Yes. Basically.
Nice.
I mean, aren't we all?
Indeed.
Hello, Nick.
Hello.
If you want to see things that are actually recognizable, you can fly around.
It looks like one of the worms from Worms.
No, but that's a good idea for the next build.
Oh yeah.
No, this is only 5% of the build, so it's gonna be different.
There is much more building yet.
Yeah, as always. Are you a panda? I think you are. So you haven't listened to the newest Climax Error yet?
I have not. I might actually play it now. Was it
Now,
this
I
was-
don't know if you have permission from the artist. They're nasty people.
Mm.
I don't like them. They're from Finland, emos.
Ah, to finish emos.
Mm. It didn't die out yet,
Ah.
I guess. If you enjoy it, I can send you the Halloween files.
Cool.
What are you doing Halloween?
No real plans, I suppose. It's Halloween's Friday, isn't it? It's, next Friday. I could, I don't know, I could try and do it, because I normally stream on the Friday, so I could do a Halloween stream of some
No, you
kind.
don't. No, you don't. It's been months.
Yeah, feels like it.
I'm not one to complain.
You would have streamed on Friday, more than likely, but that's my fault.
It's not your fault. It's the fault of certain people's immune systems.
Yeah, you were sick.
Yeah, that's true. No, my brother-in-law was
Oh,
ended up in the hospital.
no,
So-
it's time of the year, eh?
Yeah,
Uh,
Jack's definitely got the flu.
Oh dear. So
Yeah.
you're keeping away from him more than usual.
Yeah, it's a season. I had it last week, and I was finally getting a little bit better. But then my cousin I told about, like 78-year-old cousin which has like heavy cancer,
Ah yeah.
came by, and I just felt like, what if it's still on me? You know, with cancer you simply have a less well immune system.
Mm. Oh yeah.
But it's been 2 weeks since she didn't catch it, so I'm okay.
Hi.
It was more like it was already planned, and they were basically on their way when I found out, and I was like, it's more like my parents' visitors. So I was like, I'm not going to tell these people. They got like a 2.5 hour ride to our new house. I was not going to tell them, you know what, don't come. You know, it was already planned.
Yeah.
So I tried to stay away, but then they were like, I'll be fine. And I'll be like,
Mm.
okay, but I just my conscience, you know.
Yeah. You try and do the right thing. And
But it's all fine anymore. Maybe it's last time I saw her.
yeah.
Yeah. Could be. I thought it was going quite okay, but then I heard news was not really okay. So
Ah.
like a massive spreading, you know.
Oh no, Nix. You died.
Yeah, I killed myself.
There's no need for that.
Which makes it easier for me to get back.
I do it also when I want to be quick about emptying my backpack. So I'll be like, you know, I'm just gonna jump into the void, and then I respawn without shit.
Can just press Q, right?
Huh?
Als je Q drukt, dan valt toch alles uit je backpack.
Nee, maar één toch? But yeah, it's fun. It's one of the more fun things to do, the noob thing. Because it's chaotic and it really forces to try new techniques, and I like those techniques, and
Yeah.
it feels like fancy producing, and I like the backstories.
Yeah.
Right.
That's cool. Yeah, so it's more than just just random bits of music. It's kind of like it's you kind
It's
of
the blueprint for all other shit I do, basically.
yeah.
That's what makes it kind of funny. But I really didn't want to tell people because it's
No, I understand.
it breaks the lore, but I kind of find it funny that there's people that on paper would know me better because they see me more IRL, but everyone I've sent it to is like, oh, nice that you found this when I sent it, and you're the only one that was like, this is you, eh?
Yeah.
You know me better than most people.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose I'm listening to pretty much everything you've made recently.
No, I just keep skipping my noise.
No, I listen to some noise.
Yeah,
Only the split EP.
that one's what effort.
I liked it.
Okay.
It took away the pain of being at work. I was actually disappointed that it was so short.
I got the 24-hour one.
Yeah, if I'm having a bad day at work, I shall play that.
It must be a really bad day.
Yeah, it's when the day gets very boring and you can't concentrate and people are noisy. It's better to just play something even noisier.
Out loud. Will you be fired?
I'd quite like to play it out loud. I'll certainly keep them quiet.
Yeah, I was thinking of doing Halloween stream as well because I did last year in the corpse paint
Yeah.
with guitar, but there's two things now that two main problems, which one is more fixable than the other. The
Right.
main problem now is that we have the dog even more than back then,
Right, yeah.
because since then my father got the mental illness,
Yeah.
and since then we completely took over one dog. So to
Yeah.
play, basically she's only in my parents' house in, let's say, from 11 in the morning till 5. Nah, 7. Till 7.
Right.
It's the latest. So it's not really animal welfare nice to play guitar.
No.
Fixable by locking her in my bedroom, which bedroom, which she doesn't mind. She likes the bedroom and the bed.
Okay.
So that's half fixable, but in that case we got the second problem that my wrists aren't great at the moment. It's a bit combination about rusty and just a bit overused.
That's fair.
It sounds weird, but not for those reasons. But
I was not going to say anything. What you do with your wrist
No.
is up to you.
well, not really those things, but the so it's mainly up to that. Like if I'm able to, because yes, I still make music, but I can put down the guitar when I want. And
Yes. Yeah, I think if you're streaming something, then you're kind of expected to continue, and you put pressure on yourself.
Yeah, definitely. And then you're playing a little bit more stressed than usual, which goes into the muscles, and it's just like a circle of things.
Yeah.
I mean, it's okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I'll do for next Friday. Because Ollie and I are going to a rave on the Saturday. The rave starts at midday and finishes at midnight, the latest. So it's 12 hours of rave. But I don't think we'll do the whole 12 hours because
Getting old.
we're old, yes. And most of the people going will be old because there's people that used to go watch the same DJs because it's like all the DJs from like the early 2000s.
Yeah, didn't you go to something like this some time ago?
Yeah, yeah. This is basically like a part two or like so it's the second one they're doing.
Sounds cool.
So yeah, we enjoyed the last one. So yeah, let's do it again. We'll see how we get on.
Something's not right here. No, it is. One, two. One, two. That's not. That's it. Yeah. You're not PNG streamer today, I see.
No, I thought about it. I I basically sort of lied down for like probably 15 minutes and thought, okay, I'm good to sit.
Nice.
But if I wasn't, I'd stay PNG.
How did you fix the camera in the end?
I just kind of unplugged it, and plugged it back in, and it worked.
That helps a lot of times.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it just got stuck. I think something was trying to run it. No, there was nothing open. So unplugging it kind of forces it to stop running.
Yeah, makes sense. One, three, three, one, two, three, four, five. One. Like that? Yes. Yeah, I build better when I tell myself it's correct. One, two.
Thinking about AI, as you were mentioning earlier,
Ah.
that's work now. They kind of like Microsoft is introducing like the Copilot AI into most things,
Yeah, I know.
but it's they've brought it into Visual Studio now for writing code.
Really?
Yeah, and it's I think it's like it's got power by ChatGPT 5.
No clue.
So I thought, okay, I'll log in. I'll create a link with my work account, and I'll link it up so it allow the AI to kind of read what I'm coding,
Yeah.
and it's writing whole sections for me at the moment. It's very weird. Like I start typing and it just gives me the rest of it. Like not even just the line, but like the whole thing. And it feels like it's reading my mind. It's very weird. So I'm thinking I just need to write a thing that checks something and then shows something to the person on the screen if this thing is correct. And I just literally start typing like, okay, check this value, and it just goes, okay, check the value of this needs to be happening, and show this on the screen, and I go, that's exactly what was in my head.
Well, it like AI just uses the knowledge that already exists,
Yeah,
which means that your ideas were correct. So
but yeah, I suppose in that sense that what I was thinking was kind of
especially with code.
yeah, but it is very freaky because it is quite accurate to what I'm thinking.
Yes, it has absolutely nothing to do with the tracking chip I implanted.
Yeah, I am 1% convinced that is a true statement. Like, I don't 100% doubt that you have bugged me. Like, if I find out from some kind of MRI or an X-ray that I have some tracker implanted, I would not be completely surprised.
Would you mind?
Yeah.
Cackling.
No, I honestly would not be completely surprised. You go, you know what? You've mentioned this. I should have just taken it at your word.
I just know too much.
Yes. You know many things.
You realise why that is, though?
Yeah.
It's absolutely nothing to do with the fact that I'm tracking you, and more to do with the fact that I listen when you talk.
Oh.
He doesn't?
Oh no, he does.
Okay.
But he's
That'd be
always
good.
quite shocked when I know something about him.
Yeah. Maybe I'm used to people generally not listening when I speak and go, oh, someone actually listened.
I do every time.
Yeah.
I might forget sometimes.
That's okay. I think more these days people kind of listen. When I was younger, people kind of switch off very quickly.
Hmm?
Yeah, I could be talking and someone would kind of just walk away mid-conversation.
That is a clue.
Yeah. But I suppose if anything kind of proves anything, then having a Twitch channel and a YouTube channel proves somebody likes listening to me.
Yeah, at least one.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
I've had a bad day and you're streaming, I have the stream on in the background so I can hear your voice.
Oh.
Yeah.
You don't say hello though.
I lurk. I like to just listen.
Okay.
I never lurk.
Hmm.
I only lurk in animals streams.
Yeah.
I have those just put those on and then
Yeah. I used to have the Cute Avalanche with the
yeah,
the
that one
kittens.
I also
Yeah.
watch a lot.
Yeah, I used to watch that a lot.
There's one with otters. There's some with bun. There's a lot. There's really a lot.
Ah.
I also like to watch the aquariums.
Oh, I've not seen the aquariums.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's incorrect. But why? Well, let me check. This is 1, 2, 3. And this is 1, 2. That's why it's incorrect. You like my duck now. But not with code, but with counting books.
Yeah. It's always useful to have a duck. Whether it's an
Yeah.
actual duck or a figurative duck.
I haven't seen many ducks since we moved away from Almere.
Oh,
They're not around here much. Well, Almere had a lot of water and this doesn't, so.
yeah, that makes sense. But you
Yeah.
seem to have many squirrel, which is cool.
A lot of squirrels here. Uno liked the ducks.
Ah,
They like watching ducks.
nice.
I think he misses that now, but you know. Maybe because he was brought up along a lot of birds. There had a lot of birds in the house where he was bred.
Ah, okay.
Like free roaming chickens and stuff, even inside.
Ah. Yeah, so he
Maybe he
sees
just like birds.
he sees birds as friends.
Yeah. Basically,
That's cool.
I think.
Birds are either friends or food, one of the two.
Yeah. If you ever do a book stream, I'm not coming.
Book stream.
Yeah, what I told you about.
Oh, reading stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not. I'm not. I would like to, but I can't.
No, don't.
Can't read very well. Well,
Even if you could, I don't want to watch that anymore. Never. Nope.
no. I know that there are some people that would read on the stream. They're very good, like storytellers.
Yeah, it's ruined for me. You know.
That's fair.
English in chat.
Hey, Larry.
Don't greet him friendly. He speaks in foreign language.
Hola, señoritas. Yeah, I had a friend that I modded for my American friend who used to read occasionally while streaming. She used to like a few kind of very calming streams. If she had a nice book, she'd sit and read that, or she'd do like ASMR occasionally. She'd like kind of reading while whispering. Never did all the weird kind of freaky stuff, but just kind
Not even about the weird stuff.
of just,
Whenever it feels like it's meant to be ASMR, I get nervous. Not for me.
yeah. So apparently it's very much a love or hate kind of thing. Like people that really like it or really hate it.
I hate it.
There's some forms that I really do hate, but the whispering's nice and calm. Like it's nice to hear, like a calm voice without being too loud.
Well, I think because I didn't stream for a month, so you wouldn't subscribe for a month. So then it like broke the streak. But thanks for sub. But it still says 28 total.
Yeah, when I resubbed, I didn't tick the box for the consecutive. So it just says, okay, you've subbed for this many months, but not consecutively.
Then I don't know. You need to ask Bezos. I have no clue. No, what did you do this time? Did your mother threaten him from through her social media channels? His mother does that. She threatens people through social media.
Ah,
But mostly political opponents, so I don't think Bezos is one of them. You never know.
yeah.
I don't see his mother as someone that would make enemies out of a very wealthy man.
Yeah, it could be fun if she did.
Maybe. No, it's mostly other Turkish people
Okay,
that have a different opinion about the Turkish political situation.
that's fair.
And they will get a very honest opinion. I wonder what side he is on in the Turkish political debate. If he even cares. But I think those people cared about all things because Turkey, of course, has how many million of people? 70 or something? There's a lot of customers for Amazon.
Yeah.
80 billion. Like I said. I think anyone like Jeff Bezos, he cares about what 80 million people are into. Simply smart to do so.
Indeed.
Yeah, of course. He probably has some opinion about the current things of Turkey because when stable, it's a very big economy. Also, Turkish criminals, Leslie told me, specifically Turkish ones, probably others as well, but in Turkey it's happening, use Twitch specifically for money laundering,
Oh, okay.
which in the end makes him money.
Yeah.
But they use, yeah, they use the bits to make to launder money.
Interesting.
And they sell some what's mostly Turkish things, heroin or something. I don't know. For some reason, I feel like heroin should be somewhere because comes from Afghanistan. Oh, credit cards. I thought it was just like organized crimes laundering their drug money. Maybe them as well. You never know. Yeah, it makes sense to me. Like I have no knowledge about it, but it makes sense to me. Like its position, that it's a middleman for the heroin trade from the east to Europe, through the Balkans, then to our parts of the world, maybe even through our countries to like America. I know I'm not really into heroin. No. I like to keep it that way.
Yes.
I mean, if I would be addicted to any drug, it wouldn't be that one because I'm afraid of needles.
That's fair.
It's not for me. Also, it might be me and I've never been a big drug user, but it just seems like one of the not fun drugs, just something that you use because you're addicted, not to have fun.
Yeah.
It
like
can
that.
be fun.
It can be fun.
Yeah. So the medical name for heroin is diamorphine.
Yeah.
And they will inject it during labour if you're struggling. So
Ah,
I got to enjoy heroin while I was in labour.
ah, quite the experience, I assume.
Oh yeah. It's a bit of a mental one actually.
I suppose if there's people that are trying to mentally escape this world, probably see that as an option.
Yeah, I believe that. A scam for everyone. Oh, UK. Oh, UK. UK, cocaine, UK. I'm counting in my head for my art.
Uh, I've gone wrong somewhere.
It also was a, speaking of Turkey and cocaine, Umid once told me about like a big scandal because it was like the son of a big politician in Turkey that was on tapes snorting cocaine.
Oh,
And they covered it over just saying, no, he was smelling at sugar or something. Something like that.
powdered sugar.
For pancakes in his car. And I'm sure that there's probably big supporters of that specific politician that were just like, okay, we buy it. Because they get away with a lot of things. You know, look at America.
Yeah.
They tell them, no, it's just this, then they blindly eat it. As long as they just want to believe their person is a good guy.
So it's a good guy at those pancakes in his car.
I mean,
In a plastic
I don't
see-through
mind
bag.
pancakes.
Yeah, it's just several grams of pancake batter.
Yeah. How would you? I mean, there's no other way to transport powdered sugar, is there? I don't know. Exactly. Who am I to question the Turkish political landscape? I don't live there. Who's threatening you, the government or your own mother? I don't. I keep forgetting what part of the government your mother supports or not.
Nobody.
She keeps switching sides from time to time, right? All of them, but also hates all of them at the same time. What the? All jokes aside, what does she think of Gulen? I'm just curious now.
Uh-huh.
Besides that, he's dead. Right, he's dead, right? Yeah, he died. What am I mixing things up? Yeah. Oh yeah, and then she voted. No, that's private, but you know what I want to say. No, I don't like him either, but that's more personal. Because certain people I do not like are supporters of him. You know who. Yes, my father even told me tussen neus en lippen, zeg maar. Dat zij hem tussen neus en lippen, sorry voor de Dutch, zeiden dat een soort... Ik weet niet hoe dit werkt, maar dat hij Gulen's partij... Dus studies heeft betaald of zo. Voor hun kinderen of misschien Balhaar zelf. Maar er was iets mee. Sorry, it wasn't private, but it literally didn't know
Yeah, it's okay.
how to explain this in English.
It sounded interesting.
No, that's just basically Turkey is a place where it's a big country, so within big countries you have like got some political unrest, people with very specific ideas, and the current one of the well, he's dead now, but one of the biggest opposers of the current president was a man named Gulen,
Okay.
and I mean, in my country and in yours as well, when politicians don't like each other, they scream at each other in the debates on TV. But in Turkey, it meant he had to flee.
Oh.
But he was very religious. Like he very much he wasn't really a politician itself. He was mostly like a theologist, active in politics.
Right.
And what that guy did is he took a lot of immigrants, like Turkish immigrants in, for example, my country, and he pushed them money. So he made it so that their children could go to university,
Right.
which of course gave him love from those immigrants. And Turkish people, I think all people in the world mostly that live in another country are still allowed to vote for their home country, even though if they don't live there, you just go to the embassy and then they make it so you can vote. So he got a lot of his party, even though he was in exile, got a lot of votes from immigrant Turks,
Okay.
including people I personally hate, like not because they're Turkish or the political things, but just personally we do not click.
Yeah, that's fair.
And they're great friends of my mother, and they've been around my house since I was 7, and I hate them.
Right.
But it's just personal. So I associate this Gulen person, even though I have no personal conflict with him, with them. So everything they like is stupid.
Yeah.
Especially when you're a child, you don't like people. Oh, they enjoy that movie. It's a dumb movie.
Yeah.
They enjoy that music. It's a dumb. Oh, they drive that car. That's a dumb car. But I enjoy everything. They didn't like.
Yeah.
Umi doesn't like those people either.
Okay.
It's nah, this is stupid. It's not my friends, but they've been coming over less and less. Yeah, like I said, I don't know the details, but there's something there. He knows more about the whole situation than I do. He lives in the culture. As far as I know. But let's say if there's like to like simplify things, if there's like multiple different tribes of people, in Turkey, then Ümit's family is from a very different one than these people, so there's already some animosity.
Gotcha.
So even though he never met them, but I tell them about them, he's already like, oh no, they suck, and I'm like, I agree. And so we like to complain about them, but he never met them.
Okay.
I think my mother still wants him to meet them. My mother's one of those people like, oh, you're also Turkish? I know another one. Let's meet you up. Oh, it's fun. Like type of people that if you met someone from Turkey and on this, let's say in the streets or in the shop, and she would always tell like, oh, I know more Turkish people. Like, okay, like, can you stop telling people this? I think it's a better thing.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, you're not the only Turk now. I know. I already knew some. Do you want to meet them? Like, no. That kind of sounds Lord of the Rings-ish.
It's very Lord of the Rings.
Nu ben je heel zacht. Mm-hmm.
I think the auto mod didn't like that.
Mine didn't care, but he's a mortar mine, so I think that helps.
Cool.
I'll read about it later when I'm not making King Diamond.
Yeah, in theory, it should have counted as a mod for my chat as well.
I have no clue how it works.
Yeah.
Did I tell you that next year, and this is the game I've been excited about since, from all games that are coming out, this one I'm most excited about. I think Lisa is as well, even though there are more games I'm excited about. But there's one that has the gameplay of GTA, but it's not about being a criminal, but about being a cult leader.
Oh, okay.
And you basically start, from what I saw, you start off as your own small a dude with maybe like a cabin in the wood.
Right.
And nearby is a big city,
Okay.
and you can go there and do crimes, and then you get a wanted level just like GTA, but you mostly do the crimes and missions to build your cult empire.
Nice.
And you can catch animals like pigs, for example, but then you can like tame them and you can ride them. And I saw like parts of like the gameplay they already made, where you're just a dude like riding a pig with an AK shooting at police, and I was like, I need this.
That does sound cool.
So I can't wait, but it doesn't have a date yet even. It's just like released in 2026. I'm really excited.
Ah,
Gonna be epic.
yeah. That sounds really cool.
And I hope it's like easy to mod it, so you can like add your own symbols for the cult, or maybe not even mod it, but just like WWE games where you're just allowed to upload files as your logo, and then you're like, this is my cult symbol, and it's a
Yeah,
weird
that'd be
thing.
cool.
But I don't know much about it yet. Maybe it will fail, it's not. I
Yeah.
hope it won't.
Yeah, sometimes these things get very hyped up and then they just don't deliver.
Mm. But I'm excited
Yeah.
for now. The Monster of Florence. I think I know who that is. But I haven't watched any series or movie, whatever it is about it, but I think I know who that is. Why? You want to watch it? That's not. No, that's. Tell me about it. Maybe I'm wrong. I got the wrong one in my head. Sometimes that happens. And if it's based on a real person, I think I know who the person is. But if I don't, I don't. That's possible. No, I think I have a different one in my head. Because I know for like a French serial killer in the Middle Ages, medieval times, you know. But this one, they knew who it was, and they think they burned them. Yeah, we're thinking of different people. I don't mind. If it's based on real events, I don't really care if it's spoiled, you know, it's common knowledge. I mean, you can't spoil Saving Private Ryan or anything to me either. Well, yeah, then you just apologize to them. Do I need to ban him?
I wasn't even watching.
Oh, is it? You shouldn't really read when he talks anyway, mostly it's gibberish. One, two.
I'm pretty good with spoilers because I tend to forget most things before I actually watch it.
Nice. The truth. One more. Sleeping behind me. So Scott's parents were visiting me 2 days ago. And well, basically they told us that the only thing Scott does as a hobby in his free time is watch YouTube videos of other people putting stones in the ground. Scott is the person that did our our backyard and from everything, just, you know,
Okay.
he's local. He lives 2 streets from here, and he is a 20-year-old boy
All right.
that has a company of, how do you say, if you want a driveway, he puts stones in the ground to build a driveway.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Not sure.
And
Yeah. Not sure of a specific name for that.
me neither. But he's like very very good at his job. Like quite he's a bit more like, how do you say, higher. More expensive to hire than a normal one. More specialized, but that's funny because he's so very young. But he's very passionate about his shit. But he does like very big things as well, and always works alone because he doesn't like other people.
Yeah, that's fair.
But like houses that cost like 6 million with like, giant properties, they hire him to do everything, and he
Wow.
does everything. But he happened to live near us, so that's also a coincidence. And his parents kept like coming over
Okay.
to bring us food. Like this is from this local bakery, so you should try it because you're new.
Oh,
And
nice.
he basically became friends with my parents. So which I always think is funny. Like this is the first time ever that you hire someone for some work around the house, and you end up befriending their parents. You know, mostly it's
Yeah.
people you never see again.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny. And I'm making mistakes. No, I'm not making mistakes. Pratenmaker?
How
Yeah,
is
I'll-
my volume now? Is it better?
Way better.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I found the issue, I think. Windows decided that, like, not Discord, Windows decided that my mic should be at 40 volume instead of 100.
That's
Oh,
the exact same thing I had.
Huh?
Precies dat had ik ook in periode.
Oh ja.
Blijven opletten. Soms zegt hij, oh, we vinden dit wel heel harde input. We gaan hem verlagen voor jou.
Ja, fucking
Blijf
inderdaad.
opletten. Sorry about that.
Yeah. I don't think any of you can guess what I'm playing.
Sims.
Wrong,
Planet's Coaster?
wrong,
Planet Zoo?
wrong.
What do you select?
No,
That's a porn game.
I have to say this one is also not safe to stream.
oh.
Sims.
No,
Not safe to stream. Sims.
again,
Nice
no.
trick. I think I'd be banned faster if I stream my Sims than if I stream Honey Select.
Yeah, same.
Because my Sims, besides being basically becoming a porn game, it also glorifies drug dealing. So I don't know.
I'm playing Red Alert. Opera.
That alert.
Yeah.
Why
My
was that not said?
Apple Watch reminded me to play. My Apple Watch has the exact same voice as the one in Opera that says unit lost, unit ready, unit lost. So every
Nice.
time my Apple Watch says something, I think of the game
En waarom is dat niet safe to stream?
because it's one of your maps.
Oh.
Yeah. Say no more.
I was notorious for making maps that were either very offensive or very hard to play.
And
Including
also
one that was-
hard to watch. Jeffrey once made a really incredibly big map that was a snow map.
Oh.
And that when 10 minutes in, our eyes started to hurt. Oh, there's a fucking
I'll be-
spider next to me.
I'll put
met
it in
de
our
glas.
server later.
Kom snel met de glas.
Oh, glas? Kom eraan.
Ja.
Ik DM je daarna, oké?
Ja.
Hoe groot?
Klein. Godverdomme.
Wat?
Hij viel.
Oké, houtglas hier.
Hij zit achter Ozzy. Gaat.
Wat moet ik doen?
Dat was ik wel dat hij achter Ozzy zit.
Nou, I'm here. Trying to catch a spider.
Mm.
Nope,
I don't like spiders.
I don't
Ah,
mind her. Nee, sorry. Houtglas hier op als je hem ziet. Ik ga niet de hele tijd zoeken.
Ja.
Nou, sinds een keer gaat hij nooit terug.
Dat kan. Misschien heb ik hem op ongeluk overreden, misschien.
I'm gonna come off Minecraft.
okay.
I'll stay on Discord, but
Sure.
I've sort of hit a bit of a wall at the moment.
That's okay.
Well, I only have one real fear, and that's spiders.
That's understandable. They're very creepy.
And I mean, I can be claustrophobic at times, but it's not that bad.
Right.
Okay, I finished my King Diamond. I'm
Cool.
happy with it. He's better than
Also,
the diamond.
Larry, I see your message in chat, and I don't know if you heard or if this was before, but I'm playing one of Jeffrey's maps.
Yeah, that was not legal. You know what's the weirdest thing? To make a map playable for friends, you can't just locally own it, but you gotta pull it through the database first. And after that you can play it locally, but it has to have like some sort of code in it or something that
Oh.
I need to make it, upload it, download it, and then even when I play it locally, people can join me.
Oh, okay. I suppose it.
Huh?
I'm guessing it must have to have some kind of ID, as you say, to recognise it.
Probably. I don't know, but that's what it is. So then some years later, I checked back my maps and they're really weird, you know?
Yeah.
And I saw like some of them were downloaded thousands of times.
But we also had a lot of inside jokes on our maps, and
That's all.
one of our friends even made like something that if you attacked a certain area, like hundreds of zombies would attack you.
Oh.
And that was also a bit of an inside joke, but still, you know. And people played that shit.
Nice.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Same, that's why I'm playing it now.
Red alert?
Yeah, red alert.
Okay, what to build now? Now I'm just gonna watch whatever Paul is doing.
I've gone wrong somewhere. It's by one block. So this should not match up here. That should have an extra.
Yeah. In my experience, it is with very big builds like those, if it's just one block, sometimes you don't see it when you finish.
True.
Sometimes you will. That's the. Can you send me the file? Maybe I can see it. If I
Yeah.
watch it at this.
I'll put it on in the Discord.
I always feel like you're just around the corner, but it's still quite a travel.
Yeah, it's quite a distance along that stretch of track.
Yeah. That's tall black creature in a minecart.
Yeah,
going.
when I first joined the server, it was going around just past me. I went, oh, it's the Enderman.
Yeah,
I
I don't know.
noticed when I first opened the Minecraft launcher, there was an Enderman floating around my screen. Like, not in the launcher, but on my screen.
Oh,
So I had to actually close the launcher because I could keep hearing it like appearing and disappearing.
Yeah, that's part of the trick or treat, and you can turn it off on the launcher.
Ah, that's good. Because it was getting annoying, and I only had the launcher open for 2 minutes.
okay. You send me? Yes.
Yeah.
So you say that. Where's your problem? On your
Uh,
screen?
so let's find the file again. So where am I?
And this is quite a big build, you know.
Yes. So the problem is around this area here. I'll try and find where it was on. Yeah, because this is supposed to all be yellow here. So if I just, I'll put yellow blocks here to say, okay, it's yellow on this side.
Yeah, I see. And where doesn't it match up? Could you maybe like put a green block there? It's like easy to know that we can remove that.
Yeah, so it's where I'm
Or there.
expecting was that one, two, so 1, 2, 3. So there's supposed to be 1, 2, 3 blocks down, and then it comes 1, 2, 3. Put like a different colour. So that is supposed to come in, then come
I
down.
can see that. I can see that. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. I think. I won't remove things. I just add like a different color. It's easy to. 1, 2,
Yeah.
3. 1. No, it's 3. This is difficult to find a mistake. Yeah.
Yeah. I may have just might be missing a block. So I've checked over this side. This looks pretty
like
fine over
Over
here.
here should have been like more one to the side indeed.
Ah, so I've come
Right.
over too far.
I think, but it doesn't make sense at this point.
No.
So
I've checked this side. This shape over here seems fine.
yeah,
I
I agree.
think where I've gone wrong is probably up here. I've not come across. I'm probably 1 block too short at the top here. And because I came across the
that's
top,
good.
came down, came across, then went down, and then stopped, and then came from the bottom, went across, and then up, and went, ah. They're not meeting. But I've corrected the bottom. There was a problem with the bottom. Because it was too far over by 1, so brought it back to the right hand side. So I
Yeah.
fixed the bottom. But then maybe the top needs to go over by 1 to the left. Because it was even worse before. Like it wasn't even lining up. It was like off by 1 in the wrong direction. So it's
Yeah,
now
that's
it's now lining up, but it's not supposed to be lining up.
that. Oh. Okay.
So, see, is have I got the shape coming around here? Because all of this in here would be filled with orange in this bit in the centre.
I feel like that I'm gonna try to help you find it because I'm don't know what to build myself, so why not?
Yeah.
But I do feel like this one's so big that one, especially, it's not the face, it's just his back slash sides. I don't think you will really see it.
Yeah, probably won't see it too much. It's where like the yellow shape kind of curves.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be fine if I'm honest.
Yeah, probably.
Side check. That's 4. That is 2, 1. So that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which makes sense. Then you got 4, same as here. 2, 3. Should make sense, and that always sucks.
Unless I've still wrong at the bottom, maybe. I don't know. I think the bottom's okay. Like where the dark orange is.
Yeah.
That I think
The
is
dark-
okay.
Orange below. This part, let's go from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. So that's correct.
Okay.
I really don't know. Should that be 5? No, 4. Wait 1 second. 2, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Comes at 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1. You know what the weird thing is? Whenever I count from below, I can see that then one it might miss around exactly around here.
Right,
But
yeah.
when I count from the top, it comes correctly to here. So it doesn't make much sense.
No. I think
So,
try and match the top and the bottom elsewhere. See what. So we got the yellow section here, where it kind of goes up by 1. So that edge there.
how much is this? Like 64 by 64 or more? No, this is more.
It's quite a high resolution.
Yeah, I can see that.
Hmm.
It will look epic when it's done, though.
Oh yeah. Right, so that bar I've just drawn in is correctly lining up. So I know the yellow point at the top and the dark orange at the bottom is lined
That's-
up.
1 second. 4, 2, 4, 2, 1. I think I got it.
Ah,
Yeah. I think, but no, maybe I don't. 3. 3. So 3 from the top. Let me count from the back side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
okay, so that's fine there.
That's step 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Let's focus on the yellow. Like basically what you see after the yellow, one thing I already see is that, wait, the 3 over here is correct. Then you got 2 over here, correct. But what I also see is that you got, where I'm standing now, so this is correct, 4,
Okay.
the 4 over here, then 2,
Yep.
and then there's like a staircase. Let's go, it's like 1, 2, oh, sorry, 1, 2, 3. So after that's the horizontal 2. In your uh, example, it should be like
Ah. Yes.
4, but
Yes.
this one failed. But I don't know where.
Yeah.
Um,
I think you found it. Yeah.
I
I've
hope it doesn't mess up the other parts because those seem to be correctly. And then over there, it's like 1, 2, 3. It's also like more like this shape, you know?
yeah. So
But
this.
maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah. I
But
think.
there's only like a one difference between this gap and the one that should be doing this. So not 2. So that should
Yeah.
this
So
one should be
that's.
lower, simple, you know? Like
Yeah. So the orange needs to come down.
that's how it looks now, but more like this.
Yes. Yeah. I'd say. Yeah. That's correct.
But I'm not sure. And in that case, from here on, I think it's thicker. You know?
Yeah. I think that comes down to.
I'm. It's really hard to see. So like,
Yeah. I think. I think that's it. If not, it's close enough. Like
oh
if,
yeah,
is that
that's a couple I kind of messed up, and you
1,
don't
2,
see it
3?
because it's so big. So
Is it like that? No. Yes, we got the. Where's the 2? There's the 2.
what program do you use?
I found a like a website where you just drop in a picture in it. Just Minecraft.
I've used that as well. Yeah, it's a nice one, but um, I since started to use ChatGPT
Okay.
because what ChatGPT also can do is let me check. I'll show you my Aussie, for example. I ask it to change a picture into a Minecraft build.
Okay.
But you can all just like that program does, but that also I can tell it to put numbers in a
Oh,
grid. So that's since I do that, I make less mistakes. Just like I've shown the example.
right. Oh, actually, why am I doing that? Got Discord open over here.
But do you ever pay ChatGPT somewhere?
No.
Yeah, you can do like 4 pictures a day if you know paying, and it takes me a lot of like a lot is a big word, but like 4 to 5 tries until I'm like, okay, I'm satisfied. So when you do
Yeah.
not pay, it's that feasible, but
Okay, that's pretty cool. It's got the numbers on there really do help.
like
Right.
the fun thing is with the mistake is the Rottweiler I got was a bit more thin, a bit less like buff compared to the one I built, but I made like 1 or 2 mistakes that made his head more yeah, wider, you know, more big. So it was like, oh, now it looks more like Uno than I intended. So it's kind
Yeah.
of better this way because now it looks like one of mine.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Cool. Yeah, that looks like it's fixed now.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope I didn't mess up further.
No, no. Like it was just that little bit at the end there that just threw me off.
Hello, Bear Jesus.
Let's fill this bit in.
Hello, how are you? Wait. I hope you're great. I really love that village. I think it is that next build or like a castle. Like it looks fairly
Yeah.
Nordic.
Yes.
A mansion, something where like a Viking lord would live.
Mm.
Season of the Witch, nice. Yeah, Friday is Halloween. I need to make sure my King Diamond Halloween shirt is washed. Yeah, I like mixed buildings a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nix makes amazing buildings.
Very cool.
Ah. Me? I'm maybe. Since my Halloween streams, I like to play guitar. I said this like 5 minutes before you came to stream, and say my list is not completely informed. And also, I got the dog way more now, so I don't really like playing guitar when the dog is sleeping in the evening. So I kind of need to think about it. So maybe yes, maybe no. Depends. Depends on how things look. Like the dog isn't the biggest problem. I can put it in my bedroom, but main problem is the rest. Like yes, I still play for some projects, but then you can take your time, in your like relaxed environment when you're performing. Then it's different. And I don't feel like just playing a random ass horror game for Halloween because I'm playing horror games on Thursday. So, kind of want to make it a bit special.
Hey
So
there,
I would
Sam.
be like,
How's it going?
hello.
Let's put some light on.
I'm at your TARDIS now.
Nice.
I
We're
still
doing
think it's
a Pokemon.
offensive name, but
Hmm.
it sounds like retarded, which is not a nice word for people.
Yeah.
Is that on purpose?
I can't. I don't know what kind of came first, but supposedly it's an acronym for time and relative dimension in space. But I don't know if the BBC just decided to come up with that afterwards or the name first.
Yeah, it's a backronym.
It's a backronym.
Ah, okay.
So they called it a TARDIS and went, how do we make it into something?
Which, since it's a backronym, it does prove that they came up with something with the word tard in.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of oh well. I'm
Yeah.
not easily offended, but I'm just feel like some people are, and this is a well-known series.
Yeah.
This is not like niche.
No.
Well, no, I don't mind. I still want to watch it sometimes, but it's kind of it's big,
Yeah, you kind of have to almost pick a jumping on point. There's a few jumping on points, but fortunately at each jumping on point they kind of explain like the story again because they expect people to start watching at that point.
Yeah.
Let's plug my headset.
Even though, yeah, it's still kind of like imposing. It's
yeah.
the big series. It's a big franchise to get into.
Yeah, there's a lot a lot of kind of lore in there and sort of a lot of world building, and if you don't kind of know some of it, then you might get lost to go, oh, what meaning does this have? Especially if the writers at the time go, oh, let's reference something that was in an episode like 30 years ago, which they have done before, and that the old fans go, oh yes, that thing, I remember that, and then all the new fans are like, what's this?
Did you get into it at a later age, or did you like grow up watching it on the television?
Grew up a little bit. I started watching at I started watching in the 80s, and it was which Doctor? It was the actor was Sylvester McCoy, and he was number 7, Doctor number 7. So I've seen like clips and bits of episodes from Doctors 1 to 6. But yeah, I actually watched number 7 like when I was younger. Now we're on 14, 15. I've lost count of the Doctors. And it's got to a point where the last Doctor regenerated, and we don't know who the next one is. I don't think the BBC even know right now. Because the last actor, I think, decided to leave before they had planned who was going to replace him. So they're like, panic. We'll cut it there and then we'll work it out later.
Be
Yeah.
right back.
Okay. Let's do the
What's your
dark one.
favorite of the arts I spammed you with?
From the album arts.
Going on. One second, I'll be right back.
Sure. This gives me a chance to have a look. Ooh. Cold Step Halloween. That art looks really cool.
Yeah, it's Cold Step Halloween and some stuff from the other project.
Cool. And then yeah, we've got the other one there. It's good, like kind of like the kneeling praying. I like
Oh
the,
yeah, that's my favorite.
and the kind of like the chapel in the background, or the church.
Yeah.
That's quite. I like. It's quite cool.
Oh, Joe Slayer.
Hey,
How are
Joe
you?
Slayer.
Are you doxing me?
Mhm.
His name is Mark.
Counter docs.
He pretends to be a potato, but I've seen pictures behind it.
He's not really a potato.
No, he's a tall British man. Yeah.
I feel that I have been duped.
So are you, basically.
Yeah. You saying
He
I'm
has way less beard.
I was good for a moment you were calling me a British potato.
No. No, he's Did you just stop?
Hmm?
Because no, just later I saw his name switch to a sub symbol, but I didn't. Well, thank you, but I don't get notification from OBS, so that always irritates me. But because
Oh.
that's why I asked. So, is it or not? Mm. Did I tell you that I found out some time ago that, there's like a theory that every time you say make a decision that you create a parallel universe where you make your other decisions.
Yes.
So if I ask you, do you want to play Minecraft, and you say no, then immediately somewhere else replay it.
Yeah, I can believe that.
Yeah, well, that if that's true, then there's a universe where I'm now locked in a cult in the north of my country.
Oh, yeah.
I found out. It's a very weird story that I had to think of while at random sometime. It is really weird. It started weird, and when I remembered it since 12 years that I find out that the how to say it was weirder than I thought. It could have ended
Oh,
up weirder for me than I thought. But
right.
basically, what happened is that about 1 year before I met Lisa,
Yeah.
my aunt, not the Jehovah Witness one, but the one I have no contact with anymore, I still have contact with,
Okay, yeah.
and she's divorced. Well, she has a husband now, but like from she divorced my cousin's father.
Right.
But she still was like on kind of friendly terms at this point. It's like 10 years since the divorce, and I just talked. And hello, thanks for the sub. Well, it's too much backstory, but
Yeah.
basically her husband, her ex-husband, so my cousin's father, he got a new partner,
Right.
and this partner was also divorced and had 4 children,
Okay.
and one of these children was a god girl.
Right.
But she lives these people live far away. When my aunt, she had contact with her ex-husband's new partner. I don't know if they're married, but they also split up. But she was really trying to set me up because she was like, "Oh, to God, I need to set those up," and I really wasn't interested, mostly for a lot of reasons, including the one that it's far away, and I wasn't like desperate for female attention. So I was like, I'm not gonna travel 3 hours just to maybe meet someone.
Yeah, fair.
What was even worse was that when you're 18 years old, you do not want your aunt to manage your love life.
No.
And the third reason was that I did not want to become my own cousin's stepbrother-in-law.
Right, yeah.
So it was a big no.
Yeah.
But I thought of this and I was like, this is so weird because I could have been my own cousin's brother-in-law,
Yeah.
stepbrother-in-law. And then I wondered, like, how's this person doing after 12 years? I never met. And she shaved off all her hair, denounced everything golden metal, and joined a cult in the forest.
Oh,
So I was like, what if I, you know,
yeah. You could have,
it could have been me.
yeah. You
A lot
dodged a
of my
bullet.
friends tell me like, no, you wouldn't have been like that. You have like someone even called me that I had integrity or something, whatever that means,
Mm.
and that maybe you could keep people out. But I'm like, I know myself. No, that would have like lured me in probably with something
Hmm.
like free candy,
Yeah.
and I'd be bald, like running around in some wooden church somewhere. And somewhere in the world, there's a parallel universe where there is a Jeffrey completely bald, screaming about Jesus.
Yeah.
Maybe there isn't. But it also showed me two things: that I'm happy with the choices I made, and that never to listen to my aunt.
Yeah, that sounds like solid advice.
Yeah, she's mentally ill,
Yes.
very. Yeah, it's just like something you haven't thought about since 12 years, and just like some kind of this weird like mind thing. Like, oh yeah, remember 12 years ago, someone tried to push me to become like some. It wasn't incest, but felt like it situation.
Yeah, yeah.
And like, oh, how's this person doing 12 years later? And you're like, okay, they joined a cult, and they're bald now. Some kind of. Yeah, so all these pictures in like a wooden church in like forest areas and stuff, and I saw like this was in the north of the country, so I just assume it's there because I know it's very rural there, just like here.
Yeah.
And cults aren't. This is not a culty area because we're Bible Belt, so it's just like strict, like boring ass Christianity.
Yeah.
But over there, it's maybe possible, Like, I saw that and I showed Lisa. I was like, okay, look at this, it's weird.
Yeah.
very weird. How do you go from being like alternative and cool, like to
Yeah,
let's shave me head and praise Jesus?
I suppose that's kind of how cults work, though. They kind of hook people in.
Yeah.
I'm back, but it's
Okay.
dog walking time.
Yeah.
Ah,
While
okay.
you was gone, I thought about the parallel universe with the cult. The
What?
Petra matchup, the Damien or Steve Brewer.
Oh, yeah.
It's a weird story. But I'm
Hmm.
happy I
It
made
is.
a choice for a better spouse
Yeah.
that doesn't shave her head to scream Jesus. I mean, if you want to shave your head, that's your own personal choice. But don't do it because you are told by a priest to scream Jesus in the forest. That's me. That's my opinion, Have some personal opinions about things.
Yeah.
I don't like it when people are forced to behave or think instead of just think and behave because they think and behave.
Yeah.
It's sad, It's kind of that there must be some trauma in your life, like some extreme unhappiness and pain that you choose this hard way out. Because if you are happy, then you're not easily dragged in. Because why leave the happy?
True. Yeah. You're looking for something to make meaning of your life, and they say,
Yeah, some people do that, or some people do something less extreme, and some people they do more extreme. It happens.
yeah.
That's life. I'll go walk dog. I'll be right back unless you're gone then.
No, well, we should be here for a little bit.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Be right back, people.
Yeah, be right back.
Okay. Right. Nearly done all the yellow. No more yellow after that? No, that's all the yellow. One section. So, how many blocks across are we looking? Is he having a poop? He's walking a dog. Not sure if Discord's coming through. But if it is, it is dog walking time. Should be back in about 15 minutes. Let's see, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we have a yellow. And yep, that yellow has goes like that. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4 down. 1, 2, 3, 4. How come you don't have a sub button, Hug Junkie? I could have a button. Like Twitch has come to me several times, going, "Hey, would you like to sign up to the affiliate program?" But then I don't like the idea of being contractually tied to Twitch on that way. Plus, I like to stream on multiple platforms, and I know Twitch gets a little bit funny about that. So I like my freedom. But to be honest, I know that Twitch probably doesn't care. They say it in their TOS. But I could probably get away with it. Because I was affiliate on Mixer before that shut down. So I was able to kind of earn money on Mixer. But when I moved over to Twitch, I just didn't bother. But I became an affiliate on Facebook Gaming because I was affiliate on because I was an affiliate on Mixer. Facebook Gaming automatically qualified me for an affiliate. So I was an affiliate on Facebook Gaming, but nobody bothered to kind of watch me on there, let alone kind of sub or send stars. I don't think anyone even used Facebook Gaming anymore. I'm not sure if it's even a thing. So I've stopped streaming to Facebook Gaming. But there's been a few people that have showed interest. You go, well, I'd sub and stuff, but yeah, I know Twitch has its kind of thresholds, and if you don't get enough subs, then it's ages before you get a payout. And then Twitch takes a cut anyway. So I'd rather not be making Twitch money. But yeah, I definitely make the requirements. Like I say, so Twitch has they've stopped trying out. I used to get notification go, oh, you've hit the requirements, sign up. But if I get a regular audience and sort of I have people here constantly that would make a sub base, then yeah, I'd consider it. But definitely, even if I had the requirements, I definitely wouldn't want to become a partner, because that is pretty much a full-time job. No,
And you already have one of those.
Yes. I already get paid.
2 if you count looking after me.
Yeah. No. You are a long-term charity that I work towards benefiting. Not saying you're a charity case, but
Am I a charity or am I an investment?
you're an investment. That's a better terminology. You're an investment. You will pay off, if not for me, for yourself.
Mm.
So it is an investment in you and your potential to do great things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get paid Monday to Friday to sit in front of a screen and tap away at stuff. I don't need to be paid in my afternoons and weekends to do the same. And to a certain extent, it's probably more tiring to stream than it is to code. Because at least when you're coding, you can just switch off from everything. If you're streaming, you kind of have to be at least somewhat engaging. And if someone was subbing to me, I'd feel I need to give people value for money. I wouldn't feel right people subbing and then go, well, you get what you've paid for here, and that's not much. I'm quite happy either way.
You also don't want to be beholden to a schedule.
No, I have a schedule, but that schedule is more of a suggestion. It's more my potential availability, shall we say. I'm not available outside of that schedule, but I'm not guaranteed to be available inside that schedule. But it's nice to have it, to know, okay, I'm very likely to be able to stream Monday, Wednesday and Friday, but not guaranteed. Having a rough schedule is good, I feel. Yeah, definitely. Like, if your viewer base has no idea when you could stream that, you could stream at random times of the day on random days. People generally don't keep an eye out for a notification. It's like, oh, so and so's live. Well, I'm doing a thing right now. I can't watch them, and your numbers are kind of get a little bit iffy, I suppose. Don't keep to mine all the time. I try. Yeah, that's all. All you can really promise yourself is that you try to stream roughly the same times each week, and people get to know when they're likely to see you online, and they can kind of be doing something and go, oh, yeah, Jawslayer might be streaming tonight. Keep an eye out for a notification. If it doesn't, then do something else. Now, Jeffrey streaming on Thursdays means I know he'll always be always be streaming, even if I can't watch because I'm out of the house. But it's good to know if I was ever free on a Thursday, I could tune
Never.
in. Never. Have you got any gigs planned or anything? Gigs? Closest thing got plans at the moment. We've got a rave this coming Saturday. Going to a rave in Milton Keynes. At the site of the old sanctuary, which is now the Marshall Arena. So that's going to be fun. Some of the old 2000s DJs. Nice, like rave music, yeah. Like, who's playing? Let's find, is Breeze? I think Breeze is playing. Yeah, I'll find DJ Breeze. Are you getting on Disco Biscuits? Not at my age. I haven't got don't think I've got the heart for Disco Biscuits anymore. Probably just a good energy drink. But the funny thing is, because the music's from that era, the last one I went to last year, that they were all people my age, and everyone looks tired. Compared to like 20 odd years ago, when people were kind of energetic and sort of chewing their own faces off. Sugar-free Red Bull. Yeah, that's the way to go these days. Keeps you going, yeah. But yeah, we've got that coming up on the Saturday. And only have a gig. Oh, we've got a comedy gigs, haven't we? But as far as music goes, it's the only other. Oh, we got the Download Festival next year, next June. So that's gonna be fun. We've got to find out who's actually playing Download next week. Week after. First week in November, they're actually announcing who's playing Download. So that's gonna be cool. And then I've got Stardew Valley music in concert as well next year, but nothing else really booked in. Slamming Vinyl. That's what the raves used to be called. Slamming Vinyl at the Sanctuary in Milton Keynes. You're going to Download next year? Yeah, you got our tickets. Nix and I are going. Like, I bought the tickets for next year's Download like the week after we got back from this year's Download. But of course you have no idea who's playing. It's just like I hope it's something something good. Might come for a day. Nice. Yeah, like I've been, apart from the pilot, I have been to every Downloads festival since 2006. Where do you camp? Are you in VIP? Nah. No, we camp in regular general camping. It's not bad. Sort of got a decent tent, stick it up. We always kind of make a circle of tents. Put some gazebos up in the middle. Make a nice little campsite. It's very cool. So we can just, a little home from home. I know a lot of people my age and older will go VIP because they just can't hack the camping anymore. They can't be dealing with sleeping on anything other than a bed. First year was 2003 when it was Ozfest. Nice. Yeah, I missed the Ozfests. Like my mate went to Ozfest, then went to the first Download, and he said, "Dude, you have to come to Download." So I went to the next one, which was 2006. But it looked awesome. Like I look back at the old posters, go, damn, I would have loved to have gone to those. But I was going to God's Kitchen Global Gathering quite often in the early 2000s. Last year of Ozfest, yeah. But yeah, I got tickets on my wall when they still did paper tickets of the Global Gathering Festival, and then I still got the ticket on my wall from the Downloads I went to as well. But yeah, I went from going to what's going on with Jeffrey there? Went from like rave and dance festivals to metal festivals. And I went to Global Gathering once more after that, and it just didn't feel the same, mainly because I was completely sober. It's a different feeling when you're not floating around. But yeah, it just wasn't quite the same. And Download is always good. Yeah, that would do it. Now, Download, you can be in any state of mind. It's a good festival. But yeah, even when it's rained, I've never really had a bad Download. Like the one year, 2 years ago, it was a torrential rain. So it wasn't the year just gone, it was the year before. When it was that wet that we went to watch Baby Metal, and they basically rained off the stage about 3 or 4 songs in.
They were in the middle of Can't Stop the Power and the power went out.
Yeah. You're saying Can't Stop the Power, and then the power cut due to the rain. But we were just kind of like having these rain ponchos over us and just holding together as the rain was pelting us. Just must have been easily sort of 5-10 minutes of just solid rain. It was horrendous rain, but we still enjoyed it. But it's just funny watching them dancing around singing Can't Stop the Power, and then the power cuts. So that most of the festival, I think the Avalanche stage lost power as well, because we were at the Avalanche stage. We thought we'll go over to the main stage for Baby Metal, so no matter what we would have done, we would have missed something. But it's funny when you look at it, go, yeah, that's kind of typical, yeah. But yeah, the year just gone was quite nice though. Wasn't too bad at all.
Yeah, it got a little bit of rain, but it wasn't awful.
No, it's the best you can expect. Like, you don't mind a bit of rain as long as it's warm, and so if you're not kind of wading through. Because I can't remember what year it was, but it was the year that I was dubbed as Drownload, because you kind of you're walking through that much kind of water, like several inches of water at places. Like everything was kind of waterlogged. Like the village area, sort of only part of it was accessible. Yeah, I've said that to Emily. As long as you're dry from the rain, don't mind. Yeah, like, I don't mind it being a little bit cold because yeah, you can have a bit of a beer or two, and that helps. So you can wrap up warm. You can bounce around and so it's not too bad. Although a couple of years ago when it was bone dry, like the ground, like all the grass had died for how hot it was, and the lack of water in the main arena was horrendous. But again, still enjoyed it. But we just kind of ended up slipping in and out of consciousness for how hot it was. I'm surprised there wasn't more people with heat stroke. Well, I've got photos up from the big Ferris wheel they've got now. I've got photos looking down, and yeah, the ground is barren. Yeah, I reckon that would have taken several weeks for it to recover. It takes a long time for downloads, the grounds of download to recover from the festival. But yeah, looking forward to going again next year. Keep looking up because I've got signed poster, like a miniature poster, with Axl Rose's signature and the Prodigy signature. I didn't get it personally, but sort of not too fussed about Axl Rose's signature. That's okay, but the Prodigy signing, you don't tend to see too many of those things. Emmy's going all weekends, but I'll come for a day, I think. Nice. Well, sort of close to the time, George Slayer, I can always put in Discord what bands I'm planning to see. And if anything lines up, might bump into you. That might be cool. Have to have a beer, yes. Definitely. 100%. Now, the funny thing is, there's been quite a few downloads where I've bumped into people I know. Like, some people I'd even know were going to download and go, oh, hello. And sort of just have a chat. So, oh yeah, I'm sort of here for the day and sort of have a chat and be on the way. But it's funny that with thousands of people, you still see somebody you know.
Unless you're actually planning on meeting up with them, and then your wires are constantly getting crossed, and you don't bump into them at all the entire time you're there.
Yeah, my cousin. She did try to organise the meet up after we arrived at Download with the poor phone signal. Trying to communicate with somebody over sort of messaging when neither of us had signal for half the time. By the time you received the message, it's like several hours later. Didn't really work out. But we said this time we'll arrange prior to leaving for Download, so we both have signal and can actually arrange stuff before getting there. But that's what I say about sort of finding out what bands you're likely to be at and then kind of aim for something. That seems to be the best option, I think. Because yeah, I get about a total of probably 5 or 6 minutes worth of signal spread over 24 hours.
Greetings.
Ah, greetings.
Yeah, we was talking about things.
Yeah.
About Lisa was not here when I told you the story.
Yeah.
She knows the story, and there was what failed to connect. Is my own serve? Oh, fuck off.
I is back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Because I gave you 3 details why it never, and it's a good thing because if this situation happened, I'm happier now
Oh yeah.
than with
Making a
I
chicken
mean,
nugget.
when we're together 10 years, it's quite obvious that why are we still listening to music? That song did sound nice, but we're not gonna do because I can't hear Paul and everyone
No.
else.
I am making sort of the back leg at the moment.
But like I said, I didn't want to travel far. I didn't want to become my own cousin's stepbrother. And what is weirder, your own cousin's stepbrother, or the fact that my ex uncle he also broke up with this lady, and that then later on your own cousin you still have contact with is also your ex brother
Yeah.
in law.
Yeah. There's too many twisty family things going on
It's
there.
weird as fuck. I mean, do you know that one song from I think the 40s where I'm my own grandpa? You know, it started
Oh
to come
yes.
close at that point.
Yeah.
I had a friend whose aunt was his sister, and his father was his step uh, grandpa.
Yeah. Yeah. That's just
Yeah,
a bit weird.
yeah, long story short is that his grandmother already had a baby when she met her new husband, and they got a child with like 2 years apart. And later on, he cheated on his wife with his stepdaughter.
Oh.
That was the same age as his own daughter, which he basically
Ugh.
raised.
Right.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
Really young as well. My friend, he had like 4 brothers, and they were all born when she was 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Right.
And I don't know the details. Maybe if I knew it would maybe a bit not polite to tell them, but he's serving a life sentence in France.
Oh, it's like that.
So his father, grandpa.
Right.
Not for this specifically, but there were some other less legal things.
Okay. Yeah, I suppose it
But yeah,
tracks.
but I said I didn't want that part for my cousin. I didn't want the far traveling. You don't want your aunt to manage your love life.
No.
But I remember her main selling point of this specific girl.
Hmm.
She said she's exactly like your mother. And no 18-year-old wants a girl to be so. I mean, this sounds like not good, but I mean like promoted to him
Yeah.
as the thing. It's your mother.
Yeah. It's just a younger version of your mother. You'll love it.
Yeah, I know. Oh,
Yeah. Is that Oedipus, isn't it?
and I'm happy for my mother it isn't true because my mother never joined the cult in the forest,
Yeah.
which I'm also happy about because it would kind of like fuck up my whole family. I already have a Jehovah's Witness on, you know, it's enough.
Yeah. Yeah, Jaw Slayer, this is a Tepig from the Pokemon series.
Do you know Pokemon Just Lair? I don't. I wonder if there's more like me. I know what Pikachu is, and I know there's like Charizard
Hmm.
and Squirtle.
Yep.
And I
And
know.
Cubone.
And Cubone.
It's first time hearing that name.
He's cute. Google him.
Mew and Mewtwo, I know, because I did see the movie with my friends when I was 4.
Ah.
Uh,
The Mewtwo movie was epic.
Yes.
Even though I never watched Pokemon, my nickname in kindergarten by my friends was Brock
Oh, right.
because I squint my eyes, and so does
Hmm.
Brock.
Yes.
So whenever they wanted to play Pokemon, I just joined whatever, you know. Then I had to be Brock.
Right.
I was the only one that squinted my eyes.
Yeah. Brock is an interesting character.
I have no clue.
Yeah, some
We
might
tried
say.
rewatching it, but it was a bit too much.
Wait, wasn't he perverse?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. I was going to say,
I
yeah.
mean,
Brock, yeah,
that also adds up.
Brock was on the kind of the line of minor sexual harassment.
Okay, that part I never do. No,
No.
I not do.
Within the
no.
context of like a children's anime, so it wasn't that bad, but yeah, in real life, he would have been punched by several women.
No, I've never did harassment.
Yeah, you watch Brock and you're like, that's problematic.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, what's worse for me is that I rewatched Dragon Ball because Lisa never saw it, and what as a 13-year-old saw as jokes from the old guy Masaroshi is just like nowadays it's just completely offensive and illegal.
Yeah.
Like, and it's literally like, oh, this main character is 15, you know, it's a girl, and he literally like undresses them and squeezes their boobs, and I'm like,
Hmm.
he left about that in the 90s, but now it's not funny. I
Oh,
didn't laugh the second time either. I was like, this is kind of hard to watch. It's kind of cringy. I could have done without this scene.
Yeah. I went to the cinema
used to
to
like
watch the
them.
first movie. Nice.
What?
No, Jaw Slayer saw the first movie in the cinema.
What? From what?
Pokemon.
Why? Why does he? You turned off.
Oh, did you? I think you might have disconnected. That's. You're still streaming with me, aren't you? According to what I'm saying.
Yeah, but
It does say +1 on your stream, so
Yeah, it's
I
still.
don't.
I'm still seeing as combined chats, maybe. Or no, is our chats not combined anymore?
Now it is.
Oh yeah.
I now see
Oh, yes, no.
Jawslayer's chat, and yes, he is old.
Now it's connected again. I think it's weird.
Yeah, I think it when you I saw you get kicked from the Minecraft server, and I think it had an issue at that point.
Well, it doesn't. How long have I been streaming? 2 hours. The stream didn't disconnect. Well, I see one error in my OBS.
In my on my screen, you've been streaming for 14 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
same.
what-
I can see you streaming for 14 minutes.
I have no
So, yeah, you must have had some.
notification. I have
Yeah.
no notification from that. My only error is that it says your mic has no input. Like, no shit, it's muted.
Yeah, so that must be what happened when you got kicked from the Minecraft server. Is that? Yeah, something happened with your connection. Yeah,
Maybe that's also an alternative universe where I am a Pokemon fan.
Yeah.
It's a better version than the cold one,
Yes. Oh yeah.
where I married my mother. It's also my cousin's sister.
Yeah, that's just too complicated.
Yeah, but like, never trust what my one aunt says. Never.
No.
I am curious how I would have ended up if I kept making all the wrong choices, where I would be now in a different universe.
Well, if I made every wrong choice, I'd be dead by like 12.
Hmm. Ditto's the best Pokemon. Yeah, I do like Ditto, though Ditto could be problematic as well if you think about it.
I don't know what it is.
Okay.
Yeah, Ditto is a
problematic?
pink blob that can change into any Pokemon.
Why is that problematic? It's like,
Uh,
is it?
well, in the Pokemon games, if you want to breed two Pokemon, you have to find a male and a female. But
Yeah.
Ditto is like a gender. They don't have a gender. They're not male or
Yeah.
female. So you can just have Ditto breed with any Pokemon. It
I mean,
could-
if that's constant, I guess.
yeah. But then, yeah, the Ditto basically can just breed its way around all Pokemon that it likes.
Yeah, I have a friend that showed me a lot of breeding Pokemon.
Yeah, I saw it.
And that's when the one project
He
started.
was playing guitar while watching it.
Ah,
He
We did
sometimes
mention
watches
his unique techniques.
ah.
Did we?
I think we mentioned it. He played guitar with it. It was really weird in case you forgot.
So you know the regular technique most people use?
Yeah.
He wasn't doing that with the hand. It was like strumming a guitar.
Ah.
Yeah, but it's not a fun story.
No.
You laugh. I didn't like it. I can handle a lot, but when you know people, it's different, you know.
But we still prefer to watch that again than hear
Yeah, and
him
then the damn book, it was horrible.
Yeah. So his reading skills are nowhere near his hand skills.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's the thing.
At least he showed us new techniques we've never seen before.
It's
Let's talk
education.
about more
The
fun
reading was just torture.
Like, you know, I was his only viewer, so, well, me and Lisa, so you don't want to leave the stream because it's a friend, and you want to keep the sound on because when he speaks to you directly, you don't want to ignore, so he had it on while doing something else, and it just kept, like, it was insane.
I feel brain cells dying thinking about it.
Hmm.
It's
I mean, it's already a boring book from a boring for the time when they wrote books way more boring, and then it's written by someone who can't read. I mean, read by, not written, I
Hmm.
think. So, let me quickly check over here. It's not. Huh. Now, I was into, like, as a child, into the anime stuff on the TV. The Pokemon never got to me much.
Ah,
I did like Digimon and Dragon Ball,
yeah.
and Flynn the Time Detective was amazing.
Okay.
Chin Chan
Yeah.
and Shinzo was still one of
Oh.
my favorite things ever. You know that one?
Yeah, I know of that. I never watched it though. Chin Chan I watched it.
Yeah. Shinzo was basically, when you think of it, quite dark, and it didn't have a very long run on the Dutch TV, the children's TV. It was back then our children's TV was owned by Fox, so it was called Fox Kids,
Oh yes, yeah. I mean,
and that eventually got bought by something called Jetix,
oh okay.
which had way less of the anime stuff and the American shows that were a bit more fun.
Right.
Way less subbed, way more dubbed. And I, even as a child, I preferred subbed because you can easily see that the mouths didn't line up, you know.
Yeah.
You never have that problem. It's English anyway.
Hmm.
But Shinzo was about monsters eradicating the whole world of humans.
Okay. That sounds interesting.
And one girl got saved by a big a scientist. It was his daughter, and he put her in a place that kept her alive for 100 years.
Right.
And then she wakes up, and three of these creatures, they swear like allegiance to her to protect her, and then they travel the world to find if there's like some kind of place where the humans have survived, and they keep her safe while she searches for humans. But it had quite some things died in that, you know.
Oh.
And it was just like in the same hour that they had the other anime, so you could see like Pokemon,
Right. Yeah.
Digimon, that show, and then Flynn the Time Detective. Dragon was on Cartoon Network.
Ah. I do remember watching some Cartoon Network. I can't remember if Dragon Ball was on it.
And I remember when it started to become Jetix, I thought it sucked, and then I switched over to Nickelodeon.
Right.
And then later on, Jetix got bought by Disney, and then it became even more childish and lame.
Ah.
But when it was still Fox Kids, it was cool. I remember they had the reruns of the Addams Family on there, which was fun. And It's No Good, it's also fun. I don't know if you know any of these things.
No, I don't think so.
And then like a series about Peter Pan, it's also cool.
Oh.
I love Peter Pan.
Yeah.
But it was completely separate from Disney, it looked way different.
Yeah. I suppose the story of Peter Pan isn't strictly Disney.
Oh, of course not. Isn't it quite a sad story about a woman that lost her child, basically, and so she made him into like someone that never ages up because IRL he didn't either?
Yeah, I think I'm not completely familiar, but I know there's usually quite a sad story behind them.
Yeah. I think it was you that told me the theory that Peter Pan is the bad guy that kills children,
Yes.
and the pirates are simply the surviving children that grew up.
Yes. Yeah, I like that theory. It's like, okay, yeah,
So,
it takes the magic out of it and kind of makes it a little bit more darker and real.
did you watch the Disney live action by any chance?
The only live action sort of like Peter Pan is the Hook movie that I've seen.
I own that one on DVD. It's nice.
I like that movie. Got Robin Williams in there as Peter Pan.
Yeah, an adult Peter Pan.
Mm.
I remember being very scared from one scene in that movie
Right.
where one pilot is getting punished for betting against Captain Hook.
Okay.
And I don't know if you remember. No, I've watched the movie a lot of times. And the pilot is grabbed and put in a chest, and then they fill the chest with scorpions.
Yes. Yeah. That's
The
quite scary.
bullbox.
Mm.
As a child, that scared me so much, and not because of the scorpions itself, but that particular actor. They put the fear like so well into the scene, like how feared they were,
Mm.
that it really traumatized me as a child. And even when I watch it back now, I feel feelings I felt last time I was when I was 5.
Yeah. Yeah. I suppose that kind of it gets kind of ingrained into you.
And the funny thing about that scene is because there were more children traumatized by it. So I found some forum that people were literally talking about that scene. That this was a cameo by a British, or I don't even know British, but even a well-known female actress that wanted to be in the movie. But you
Right.
don't see that, like a big beard and the
Oh yes.
makeup,
Yes.
and it was so well done. And she just wanted to be in the movie as fun as a man, and that it's very well done. I never knew, but it was a woman.
Yeah. I've seen
Well
a
done.
clip, a video clip fairly recently. And went, oh, yeah, like a little behind the scene clip. And
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Because so she really played a man very well, even like in both appearance, and but also that she did the fear so well that it rubbed off on me as a child. That I don't know who it is, but it's a great actress.
Yeah, I think I recognised her, but I've not seen her in much.
Yeah, that's a cool movie.
Yeah. The one thing I
But that's
remember from that movie is the scene where they're having the food fight and they're throwing
Yes.
all that stuff. I always wanted to have try eating some of that. It just looks so colourful and interesting. Yeah, it's all imaginary food.
What I do vaguely remember about the movie, but that might be not correct, is that he didn't, because there's a lot of follow-up, maybe fan store, fan fiction, where mostly Peter Pan is shipped with Wendy.
Yeah.
But I remember in the Hook movie, Wendy was way older than him, like an old lady, and I think he married her daughter.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think in the story, generally speaking, because Peter Pan doesn't grow old, but then Wendy and her daughter grew up. Peter Pan basically goes, oh, Wendy's old now, I'll go for her daughter.
Yeah.
Which
because
is
he did-
really fucking weird.
Yeah.
It did well. Then again, it basically sounds like my friend's story.
Hmm.
Yeah, I remember Peter Pan 2 seeing in the movie theater because I was a Peter Pan. I was obsessed with Peter Pan. I was obsessed with Captain Hook.
Yeah.
Oh, I never liked Peter Pan himself. I liked the movie, but I never liked the character. I was pro pirate.
Yeah.
That when I was a little bit older, the movie came out for part 2, but I don't remember much about it. I remember it was a different girl.
Okay.
You never seen it?
Don't think so, no.
Yeah, it came out when I was elementary school, so you must have been in high school.
Yeah, I must have missed that one then.
And it happened during the war.
Oh, okay.
And I think all I remember about is that there was a different girl. And I don't even know if it was like the daughter of Wendy or whatever. But I remember this girl saying goodbye to her father that joins the army to fight the Germans. And then Captain Hook comes through some portal to abduct her.
Oh.
And I remember it being attacked by like British planes because it was wartime and thought maybe thought it was German.
Oh.
And that's all I remember. So it didn't really impact me much.
No, I definitely don't recall seeing that, 'cause that's very different.
It's from 2002, so I was 8 or 7.
Okay.
Because I'm from December. It's called The Return to Neverland.
I recognise the name, but yeah, I didn't.
Many years after a trip to Neverland, an adult Wendy Darling who maintains her belief in also Peter Pan is married to a soldier and becomes a mother of 2 children.
Huh.
No stories about the girl, the new female protagonist not believing in Peter Pan. Because Wendy keeps telling her children, this was real, I was there, that's basically, and then she gets abducted by Captain Hook. I don't remember what happens or how it ends.
Yeah, so as you say, not very impactful.
No, but mainly like my parents already owned a lot of Disney movies and I just watched them and Peter Pan was my fave and I watched it daily, you know, as a child.
Yeah.
I was 4, 5, 6, I just kept watching Peter Pan, sometimes twice in a row.
Oh. Yeah.
Always in full Captain Hook costume.
Hmm.
And I was hyped, you know, from as
Yeah.
a child, and it wasn't exactly like part 1, so it probably is like, fuck. Okay. I also went to the Peter Pan musical as a child.
Nice. Awesome.
That's my favorite.
Yeah.
Maybe I should rewatch it sometime.
Yeah, it is a feel-good movie. Been a while since I watched anything Peter Pan.
It ends badly though,
Yeah.
for me. Because
Yeah.
I like Captain Hook.
Yeah, I think Captain Hook got a bit of a raw deal there. He wasn't treated too fairly.
But I think I've told before that as a child I was like that. I was like the bad guy
Yeah.
in everything.
I suppose it's more interesting to root for the bad guy.
No, not in World War II movie.
No.
I was quite young when I started watching war movies. My father allowed it, my mother didn't. But I was never rooting for the German.
No, you have to be kind of some kind of special person for that.
There are quite some.
Oh yes.
Well, I must say there's one movie. It's kind of weird. It's an interesting one because it doesn't really show the Germans as Nazis, but just as like the individual men.
Okay.
It's called Stalingrad, and it's basically about a group of German soldiers that just like young boys, you know, going blindly into the war.
Right. Yeah.
And then they get like encircled in Stalingrad. And all movies, it's not really about like it's not Saving Private Ryan with fighting and you know action scenes, but it's more about them just like suffering
Yeah.
in the
Like.
snow and no food and being betrayed by their own leaders. And then it's hard to not, because they are the protagonists. It's hard to not feel bad for them.
Yeah. Like they
I
would have
know
been
it's
sold a lie as their.
yeah, basically them just being completely hopelessly encircled somewhere without any support.
Yeah.
It's not a fun movie, but it's an interesting one.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
It's
I've seen it a couple of times, and that's where I can admit that the protagonists are German soldiers, and then you are kind of like feeling for them,
yeah.
kind of. But you do not. I do not have that in Saving Private Ryan much.
No. I suppose it's interesting how they've done that movie where it kind of shows what these men would have suffered, and they weren't doing wrong by
No,
sort of by what they believed at that point.
no. It's more an anti-war movie.
Yeah,
Oh, and well, I don't think in like the Iraq movies I watched, I was like rooting for the Saddam Hussein, which is kind of we're not gonna get into that.
no.
I have a certain obsession with the man.
Yeah. Does seem an interesting character.
Yes.
That's one way to describe him. Yeah.
Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, always for always bad guy, always.
Hmm.
Yeah, but Lord of the Rings and Star Wars bad guys are way cooler.
They're cool, yeah.
Yeah, this is true.
Look at Sauron, he's cool. And then you have small people trying to destroy his ring.
I'm sure that's
never
another
liked-
movie entirely.
Yeah, I once saw like this post online that describes Sauron as the good guy. Like he was a man that just created a lot of job opportunities for people that were not allowed to have jobs in other places in the country, the orcs.
Yeah.
He only lost his personal property was stolen and destroyed by strangers.
Yeah.
That basically describes it.
This is very true.
I have no way of making Voldemort a good guy, but I just like the dark things.
Yeah.
Even within
Well-
the good, like the not Voldemort part, even in part 1, I thought Slytherin was cooler than Gryffindor.
So there are a lot of like stories where it's actually Dumbledore has manipulated all of these events.
I believe that.
So Dumbledore's the bad guy. Voldemort is a pawn in Dumbledore's game, just like Harry.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Interesting theory.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind reading about that. I kind of got like how do you say, traumatized by Harry Potter fan fiction theories because there's a man that it's very popular. Like someone recommended that this is very smartly written. If you like the universe, try this. And there's this a man that decided that the Harry Potter universe was too fictional for him, and he made a magical universe more according to science and more logic. But logic isn't always fun,
No.
and it is way less enemies and bad things happen because he thought it was too over the top and unrealistic. So there's way less happening, and it's more about school life and stuff. And that, but it was horrific. Well, a lot of people enjoy his work, and it even has like 10 times as many chapters as the original.
Oh.
Like everything in extreme detail. For example, he finds it very unrealistic that quite gifted children, like I've read the books in Dutch and they have different names. Like you've got Harry, and the rest is just different names.
Okay. There you
Like
got
Hermione,
Hermione. Yeah.
Hermeline,
Okay.
and his redhead friend in Dutch is Ron.
Right.
What's it in English?
See, yeah, Ron.
Okay, then that one's the same.
Yeah.
Then it's Harry and Ron.
Yeah. And it's I say Hermione in English.
Hoe heet Dumbledore ook weer in het Nederlands, Lisa?
Ik ken eigenlijk ook alleen de Engelse namen, überhaupt, als ik al namen ken.
Perkamentus.
Ah,
Dumbledore is Perkamentus.
interesting.
Hail Satan. Hey man, how are you? I'm just flying around in my Minecraft world. I forgot to build things. I hope you're good. I just made a King Diamond, funnily enough. You were here. But yeah, and so there's the two gifted children like Harry and Hermeline.
Hmm.
And wouldn't be friends with Ron because he's different, mentally different than them. So he would be in another one, and they also thought that like they wouldn't be in the hero. Like it's too obvious that the heroes would be in Gryffindor, so they're Ravenclaw, more smart, and they just go to school.
Yeah.
Almere. Oh, you shouldn't go there.
Just
I fled there 1 year ago.
be right back for a sec. Just 2 minutes.
Oh,
Okay.
waiting. No, that sounds fun. Was it at Kuntlini?
Right, I'm
Ah.
back.
Oh,
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
I'm gonna see how are you doing with your Pokemon.
It's taking shape now.
That's fair. Cool. Well, it is taking shape. I still don't know what it's called. Like, I never play Pokemon, but it's cool.
Yeah.
It does look cute.
Yeah, it is cute. If I record some Tepig.
Taper. Taper.
If
Yeah, he
I,
knows Pokemon, I don't.
yeah, I
But that's Dragon Ball lore, though. But,
I'll record some of my Switch and me battling with Tepig, and I'll send it on Discord. And say it's just
I was thinking for myself, and I heard you, and what you said in my ears was, "I'll send you my R's on Discord."
well
I don't want that.
for a small fee.
No, no. No, don't do it.
But no, yeah, I'll record some game footage off the Switch, and you can see this little thing breathing fire.
Nice.
And say it's
Please
quite
no art pictures.
no.
Yeah. I made some Digimon somewhere and a lot of Dragon Ball.
You got the little yellow dinosaur one. I can't remember what it's called.
Oh, I'm bad with names.
Yeah.
This is my fave. I know one of my good friends, he named his husky after it.
Oh, nice.
Which is kind of weird because there was actually a husky-like Digimon. But he named it after the dinosaur.
Yeah.
But then again, I have another friend that went. It's the one friend. He went to an anime convention as a Pokemon couple cosplayer with a good female
Yeah.
friend of his.
Right.
He went as the iconic duo of James and Sister Joy.
Okay.
I was like, how easy is it? Just go with Jesse and James. But no, they
Yeah.
didn't get the connection. And
Ugh.
just, like the other couple, James and Sister Nurse Joy. Sorry, I said sister, but the word for sister is, in Dutch is nurse.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
I suppose it's in some ways. Yeah, I know in English it's not used anymore, but yeah, nurses were referred to as sisters at one stage, I think.
I can't remember what the male nurse is in Dutch. I don't know. I'm afraid of doctors. I never go.
That's fair.
Let's see if we can do a quick build. Like, what should I make? Can't remember. No Pokemon.
Snake.
For a snake game?
I don't care. Make a snake.
I know you wanted to do a
No.
worm from Worms at one stage.
Oh yeah, the one that Nick told me was a bit
Yeah.
worm. From worms. I'm just getting normal worms.
Hmm.
That's so hard. I got a good one. Yeah. You never like interested, by the way, in like these things you say with the DJing, to like maybe DJ yourself?
What are the raves and stuff? Which
You
ones?
DJ? No, it doesn't matter. Just like you kind of like in my point of view, you will only go to like some kind of nostalgia trips to the old
Oh,
days,
yes.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
You never like maybe I can join one of those, like an opener DJ or something. You never like maybe.
Yeah, it's apparently it's very hard to kind of get into those. Like yeah, you have to kind of have sort of know the promoters, and you have to Yeah, you have to do a lot of stuff to get on there. I've done it once. Like did one did the one rave where my supervisor at work was DJing himself,
Ah,
and the promoter said to him, "Oh, we need somebody to warm up for you. So when like the hour before you play, we need somebody to play for an hour before you play." And he says, "Oh, I work with somebody," and they put me forwards, and I DJ'd for an hour, and then my supervisor
oh, cool.
DJ'd straight after me, which was quite cool because it was only like me, Ollie, and two other friends plus my supervisor in the room.
Oh.
And then when he played, then a few more people kind of walked in to listen to him. But it's still quite quiet. Like he's not like a big name, not like people would know him unless they like live in the area, kind of thing.
No, in my head it was just you playing with people like Glacio and MDMA.
No, it's very much just no different from like people coming around to a house and just DJing. But
Still
like,
fun.
yeah, like this was like a small room upstairs, but like downstairs where the big area was, that's all like the DJs you can Google and find them and stuff. So yeah, it was quite cool to like be playing upstairs where there's like big international names playing downstairs.
Yeah.
And afterwards, yeah, we went down there and we just kind of watched these big DJs. Of course, I got in for free because I was DJing.
That's nice.
Yeah, but yeah, I haven't spoken to him for a long time. He lives in France now. My old supervisor.
Hmm.
'Cause he's big into racing, so he moved to Le Mans. I know there's
Yeah.
a lot of racing down there.
He just likes watching or he races himself?
Oh, he likes to be on like I don't think he drives, but he likes working on the cars.
Ah,
So he's a good mechanic. And works in like
that's
the pit
cool.
crews. So yeah, he moved to Le Mans so he could be closer to the racing there. But he occasionally comes back to the UK to DJ.
Nice.
Yeah, that's the only time. I would have liked to have done it more. And I said to him, "Hey, I enjoyed it, and if they need any more DJs, let me know."
That's only DJ, by the way, or only producers?
Mostly produces. He does DJs. He's DJ'd things that we've put together. Like if we organise it ourselves, he's DJ'd at those. So
He DJ'd his own wedding.
he did. He cleared the room, but he DJ'd at his own wedding. Like
Later.
he played some pretty dark drum and bass. All the family went home, which was kind of his plan. He said, "Well, get rid of the older family members and keep the young people here."
Can it remind you of the funeral you sent me?
Hmm.
You literally see people walking away when the DJ.
But no, he say his wife was like, "Yeah, okay, like I'll let you DJ." 'Cause he really wanted to, and he said it's a captive audience. They're paying for him to be there. But no, it was good. There's probably about 5 of us still there while I was DJing.
Yeah, finish the worm. I don't know if it's from the game, but
Hmm.
I made a worm.
Nice.
I like him.
Like to Ice Cube. Oh, I'll try to do the then I will watch you.
Cool.
Try to do this.
Yeah.
But your teleport was closer to my last used thingies.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I do the Halloween stream, which will be guitar, I will be competing with you. But I might start early and I won't be
Yeah.
playing for 3 hours anyway, so I might stop at 10, and then
Cool. Yeah, because I won't be
I'll make
streaming
you
before then.
have time to like shower, the makeup off. Because we still live in Bible Belt, I can't go around walking dogs final walk with corpse paint.
Yeah, it could get some interesting looks.
Yeah. And my birthday is also on a Friday, so I'll also be competing with you then.
Oh, I might not stream on that Friday.
We'll see. I still need to finish my throne wish list. I want to have it ready for before my birthday. I think that's the day that some people would want to give.
Oh yeah.
If they don't, that's fine, but I remember my last birthday, I didn't have any donation set up, only bits, and I had some people complaining. I wanted to give you like directly, like I wanted to give you 10 euros, so
Oh,
now
that's
kind of
nice.
made me pay 14 because I had to buy bits.
No.
Speaking of bits, I still own some, so Lisa needs to stream. He's the only one I give bits to. I will give you, but you do not.
Yeah, I'm not affiliate. And Joe Slayer was asking why I'm not affiliate earlier.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I have my reasons.
Do you think you could like become it today, even though you may not have the 3 average, but since you got an invitation some years ago, that you can still click that?
Yeah, it's still in my dashboard. I can still click on that.
Oh, yeah. I wonder. I don't. It's a personal choice, of course, but
Yeah, so any day really, I could just click it and become affiliate.
yeah, I wonder.
So yeah, I just it says Twitch used to send me like a notification like pretty much every week, going you qualify for affiliate. Please click the link.
Yeah.
I'm like, no. You keep asking, I will not do it.
I don't wonder what birthday stream will be like, but because it definitely won't be out of dinner. I don't like it. I did like plan like going out. My mother's becoming 60 in next Saturday. No, 2 weeks from now. And we're planning a mini surprise party with one guest.
Nice.
With her and my aunt, the Jehovah's Witness one. Which may sound surprising because, birthday, but she always comes over at my mother's birthday because my mother's birthday is also my parents' wedding anniversary.
Right.
So then she kind of can go between the laws of the Bible, their Bible. Because no other Christian disallows birthdays as far as I know.
Yeah.
And does give them some gifts because weddings are allowed.
Cool.
So my father was like, my mother really does not want to celebrate it this year. I think it's like, they don't like becoming 60. My father had a lot of trouble becoming 60 as well.
Yeah, it's a big number. It's like okay, I'm not sure if it's the same over there, but in the UK, yeah, you get certain things change in like the way that the government gives you things and stuff, and
Yeah, same here. Suddenly you are within the elderly group, so you're allowed free flu shots and shit.
yeah. Although in the UK they've moved it up to 70 now.
No, it's still 60. My father still gets the notification. I always got it as well because I had asthma as a child.
Yeah.
But I'm like I said, I'm afraid of shots. That's why I didn't get the COVID one either. And I remember there was like one set date you could go, but every year I was dragged there by my parents screaming.
Right.
And I think I was 12 or 13. I had a great idea of taking the letter from the doctor and hiding it, so they would miss the date and you couldn't go next day. So
Smart.
since that day on, I never got it no more.
Yeah.
and I never died from the flu, so I'd say it's not that bad.
Yeah, I suppose if you find it hard to breathe in certain situations, I know the flu would make it harder, but
Yeah, but I've outgrown the asthma.
that's good. Yeah, I know it's something that people can do, and sometimes you can grow into asthma.
As a really small, as a baby, I had like a fuck ton of allergies.
Right.
Like name it, and I was allergic to it.
Ah,
And a lot of medicine wouldn't help. And basically, my mother then went to like a like traditional Chinese doctor
right.
that gave you like all kinds of weird herbs and plants and like tree bark that she had to like boil and pour over me.
Oh,
And weird, no, no, not boiled, you know,
yeah, yeah.
cool off, but a lot of like my allergies were with skin. Like was almost nothing I could eat or touch, and I would be like swollen, like the
Oh,
Mars
yeah,
surface, you know, like red and bubbly and like
yeah.
very itchy. And those Chinese medicine did fix it mostly, but I kept only a couple of allergies for some food types, but like 90% is killed.
Oh, that's interesting.
But then I got asthma from my
Ah,
fourth.
right.
And all those things stopped when I was 12, except my lactose intolerance. I still can't take milk,
Ah,
which I don't care.
yeah. Maybe don't. Doesn't really bother you.
No, it's mostly when it's like purely milk. I'm not bad with cheese.
Yeah.
I can eat cheese, but when it's like a glass of milk or like Lisa's vegetarian, not a vegan, if I eat with her, it has to be vegan because if you're vegetarian, most of the meat replacements are milk based and it's like 100% like milk powder made into something that looks like a chicken.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
And those get me quite ill. I get sick.
Yeah.
The tendies are safe, but the chicken
Yeah,
fillet
but then I take one.
replacement.
There's like one I really like the taste of. I take one of them when she makes them, and then I won't get that sick or sick at all. But the full meal, it's not gonna end well.
Ah,
I won't die, but you know.
yeah.
Yeah, I was allergic to metal, not the music, but if metal touched my skin, except if it was like gold or silver, get like rashes and shit. And so I really had to watch out as a child that I also like anything plastic or metal I was allergic to. So I couldn't wear like polyester at all.
Oh, right.
But even then, it was like so bad that if they bought like a 100% cotton shirt for me, even when like the stitching was some kind of synthetic, then it would also fuck up my skin.
Ah, that's a bit awkward.
Or like like normal like jeans, you know, jeans are made from cotton, but
Yeah.
then they had to make sure that no part of the metal buttons touch my skin, and it like my mother would like sew patches inside.
Oh,
But that's all mostly over.
that's good.
I still like it's bad to smoke when you have asthma, but I still it might be it's probably a coincidence, but the asthma stopped when I started smoking as a 13-year-old. So,
Yeah. I know. Yeah, I know cigarettes can kind of temporarily alleviate some breathing issues.
Yep.
'Cause I think the doctors used to prescribe cigarettes at one stage,
yeah, but
and they realised how bad they were.
they also I think at some point cocaine was like sold as easily as like aspirin, so
True. Yeah.
for toothache for children.
Hmm.
I remember like you had like toothache drops for small children with cocaine in them because it was safer than other options. They said.
Yeah.
But it was an honest mistake. I don't think they knew.
Oh no. I liked the fact that Coca-Cola would have had cocaine in it as well.
Yeah.
It's just a nice soft drink to enjoy on a relaxing evening.
I think that because it's with Coca-Cola, the cocaine itself isn't in it anymore.
No.
But the coca leaves without the cocaine are still in it. But because of the association with cocaine, so it's with the connection to cocaine, coca plants are not allowed in the US, and they have the only exception to the law to import the plant.
Oh right.
But they can't use the active cocaine no more.
No. Yeah, that makes sense. I can believe that.
So I feel that I don't drink it at all. I don't like it.
Oh. Yeah, I don't drink it very often, but I do enjoy a glass occasionally.
My mother drinks nothing but.
Right.
Well, no, she drinks Pepsi now.
Yeah. I
Just
do-
anything that's cola, she only drinks that.
Right. Yeah, I do prefer Pepsi.
I don't like eating none of them. I drink iced tea or sparkling water
Oh,
or normal tea.
yeah.
Mostly sparkling water now.
Yeah, I tend to drink a lot of sparkling water. Always carry a bottle next to me when I'm streaming.
Yeah, no calories either.
Yeah. This one's
Good
got like a peach flavouring, but it's still no calories.
I don't like the light, like diet product. It's a certain taste that I do not like.
Yeah.
So I can't drink diet iced tea, and it has to be the real one. When I was living quite unhealthy, I wanted to like cut down wherever I could on sugars and crap.
Yes.
So I still switched to sparkling water,
Yeah.
which I like the same, honestly. So there was no reason to not. Yeah. We watched the Twisted Metal series last week. In full.
Ooh.
We finished it today. Have you seen
Right.
it?
I have not. I've downloaded it. I've not yet watched it.
It's
Oh,
nice.
it's
Have you played the
great.
game?
Yeah. Yeah. Big fan of the games and been planning to watch it. Just not had the time to
So
actually
you know
watch
who
it.
Sweet Tooth is?
Oh yes. Yeah.
Show the figure.
Yeah, and so Lisa never played a game, but she became a fan of Sweet Tooth because of the series.
Oh.
And she immediately bought a figure, like 3 episodes in, I think.
Oh
Yes.
right.
Like if you can,
That's
that's it a bit.
Where's your screen?
You
There
can
it
see
is.
my stream.
Yes.
Keep it in the box, but it's cool.
Oh, awesome. I actually have like just Sweet Tooth by himself standing there with a knife. I don't have like the full truck. That's really cool.
Also Funko or
Yeah, Funko. Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
But yeah, it's just Sweet Tooth standing there holding a knife.
nice.
But yeah, that's one of my favourite Funkos.
Yeah, we saw another figurine which wasn't a Funko. That's why I asked of him just standing there with a knife, but that one was 400 euros.
Oh right.
So I wondered if you had that one, but
Hmm. I
That's
do
a
have
cool-
you know those scoops you use for when you scoop ice cream out of a tub.
Yes.
I've got a Sweet Tooth ice cream
Nice.
scoop. So the handle is
Nice.
white with red dots, and it has his flaming head on the end of it.
Epic.
So I actually get to use a Sweet Tooth ice cream scoop.
Sweet Tooth is by far the best character
Oh yeah.
on the show.
yeah, this one is like 400 euros, so we do not on it.
Yeah.
But it's cool.
Yeah,
I must say, if you're really, if you're just like watching in general, it's all great. It's all great, honestly. But if
Yeah.
you really want to have like the Twisted Metal feel, then that's really starts with season 2.
right.
Because season 1 is more like group of, well, main characters surviving in like a Fallout-like world
Yeah.
with car combat. But it's not about the Twisted Metal tournament. And in season 2, that's when Calypso comes and just like the games and like does the
Gotcha.
I feel like season 1 is more of like a background story of all the characters,
Yeah.
or the main characters at least, and then season 2 is actually about Twisted Metal.
Twisted Metal.
Awesome.
I'm going to say goodbye
Sure.
Alright.
because it's 11 o'clock, so.
Yeah. I'll be coming off stream very shortly.
Yes.
Yeah, good night, Nix.
Yeah.
Good
No,
night.
Thanks for
I'll speak to you
Good
shortly.
Yeah,
Thanks, guys. Speak to you shortly, Paul.
Right, bye.
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 Yeah. I'll get the second season downloaded and I'll binge watch all of them because
Yeah, it's really nice. It's
It's not
Is
that long. It's like 20-30 minutes each episode, so it's
Oh,
not.
okay. Yeah, it's not
We're
bad at all.
watching Gen V now, which is a series that is in the universe of The Boys, and those episodes are like almost an hour long each.
ooh,
So that's
Yeah.
a big difference.
Yeah.
But,
Right. Yeah.
yeah, it is cool.
I
yeah,
shall.
Twisted Metal became a fave show in just 2-3 episodes.
Hmm.
Yeah, if you're well known with the games, the first season basically only has Sweet Tooth as something that recurs from the games. The rest are just like made up characters.
Yeah, I know there's Roadkill, which is Anthony Mackie in like the red car, or reddy brown car.
They used the car from Roadkill, but not himself.
Right. Okay.
But Preacher is in there
Okay.
only in the first season.
Yeah.
And the second season is when like Mr. Grimm comes and
Ah, nice.
Dollface
Yeah.
and yeah, Calypso of course. And well, Ray, I don't know if you know Raven because she's in all games, like the God Woman.
Yeah, I kind of know. Don't think I've ever really played with her.
But in season 1, she's just like a boring CEO without any god, and they completely switch it, including extras to like a god woman in part 2, like
Oh.
she should be in the games. And
Yeah.
then they explain it like, yeah, that one was a fake Raven, and I used it as a.
Maybe not give spoilers.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, but he knows the games.
But
Yeah.
still, let him watch and experience the show.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll try and get to watch all of them. But yeah,
Yeah.
I'm excited to see it because I've been a big fan of the games since like Twisted Metal 1 came out.
Yeah, I never played the very first one, only the.
Yeah, the second one's the big favourite, and then Twisted Metal Black was like the big one after that.
I only played the reboot on PS3. I'm a bit younger.
Yeah, they made 3 and 4 on the PlayStation 1, but they only released in America. They didn't bother bringing them over to Europe because they just didn't do well in America. They just didn't bother bringing it over here.
Mm.
So I never got to play 3 and 4 until I downloaded the ROMs and played on emulator.
PS2?
No, they're PS1
Oh.
ones. Yeah, so Twisted Metal 1, 2, 3 and 4 were all PS1 games. But yeah, so Europe never saw 3 and 4.
Yeah.
And then they brought out Twisted Metal Black on PS2, which was pretty cool. And then yeah, the reboot was the next big one. But I know they had other ones like Head On, which I think was like a mobile console release, and a few little ones here and there. But
But I don't know.
no, it's like the lore doesn't carry from game to game.
No.
So they for the series, I'm guessing they would have had to pick some of the key bits of lore from the games and just see where they fit together.
I only know the backstory of. I know different backstories from Sweet Tooth because I've only played the PS3 one, but
Hmm.
I've read about the others. And the game, the series is definitely inspired and based on, but a lot of its own made up things.
Yeah, yeah, because the lore's not consistent. They got freedom to say, okay, we're picking some of this story from Sweet Tooth from this game, a bit from that one, or like Calypso is
Yeah.
slightly different depending on which game you're playing.
He looks very much in. Calypso, appearance-wise, look mostly like the one from PS3.
Okay, so they probably heavily leaned into the PS3 reboot, I guess.
Yeah, but not with Sweet Tooth, for example.
Oh,
Way different backstory. Um, Dollface is also something completely different compared to the
hmm,
those Bleach Mystic Grim.
yeah,
Yeah, it's its own unique thing. You should just watch it. It's
yeah,
fun. It's quite over the top, and it's mostly a comedy, but with some gore.
cool.
Two,
Sounds,
two is way more gory. The Axel is in there.
yeah. I like playing as
Which
Axel.
yeah, same. His character wasn't in the PS3, but his car was. So you just played as him, but you
Hmm.
saw his Sweet Tooth or the Dollface hanging in there.
Yeah, which is a little bit weird. So it kind of
Yeah,
breaks his original law that he was tied into that machine as punishment. But
yeah.
then obviously they broke the law for that version.
Well, the PS3 game, in my opinion, disappointed me a little bit when I got it because I like the gameplay, but it didn't have as many characters as the old one. It just has 4 characters, but they could use most of the cars from the universe.
Yeah, yeah, that feels a
And
bit
it,
weird for me.
yeah, and I would have been more like it would if just someone had just stayed with a car.
Yeah,
Every car had a person in it that like was meant for the car, but you could just play Sweet Tooth with the
yeah.
only.
I
Yeah,
think
just only Dr. Grim, Sweet Tooth, Dollface, and Preacher are the characters in the PS3 version.
mm, yeah, I think they wanted to do a bit more with it, like make it like a GTA style, with like being able to like get out of the car and do things. But then they abandoned that, I think, and then they just kept it how it was.
Yeah, but like I said, you should watch the series. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I will do.
2 is gory, way more gory than series 1. And even though off screen, a dog does die.
Oh,
So that's like, so some people don't like that. Like,
no.
it's not like off screen that it happens and you hear about it, but like it's happening. The killing is quite graphic, but you don't see the dog. You only see the hand stabbing it and the blood coming.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, we don't really like those things
No,
normally, but in this
no.
series it was worth it to have a minute of that and just continue watching because it's epic.
Yeah, cool. Thank you for the warning, though, so I won't get shocked by the dog.
Yeah, it's a golden retriever.
Oh,
Hmm.
yeah. I'm gonna log off now and get some rest,
Yeah, same.
and I'll be back on Wednesday.
Yeah, this time you will.
Yeah, unless anything else comes up, but nope, not planning to not stream.
Bye bye.
Yeah, have a good
Good
night.
night.
Thanks for the game. I'll speak to them.
Wait.
Bye. Right, folks, let's just disconnect. Thank you for joining us. I'm going to get some rest. Hope you too. I'll be back on Wednesday doing some Blender stuff likely. So I'll see you then. Until then, have a good rest of your Monday. Enjoy your week, and see you Wednesday. Have a good night. Good night.